everybody, Mike here. So this is the Caterpillar truck engine that's made by Theo Klein. We picked this up for my son about 3 years ago when he was still around 3 years old to get him kind of started playing with just developing motor skills. It was something for me and him that we could do in the floor, especially during the wintertime when it was too cold to get outside and really enjoy the weather. This thing's actually pretty neat for what it is. It's got like 59 different parts that you could take apart and put back together on this thing, and it's got 15 different maintenance tasks on it as well that you can go through and do. Just give you run through this and give you an idea what it kind of does. So you can pop the hood like this, and inside it's got the tools that you can use to work on this little thing. Got like a little screwdriver, socket wrench type thing, and then a little nut driver, and then this little wrench. And you can kind of pick which one you want to use. So like this little screwdriver here, if you want to take out these headlights, which these headlights are fully functional, other than mine no longer work because I got battery corrosion in both of them, and I haven't been able to get that cleaned out yet and get it working again. But they worked great until I had that issue. You take your little bolt out here on top, and this little red button here actually simulates a trouble. So if you push that, it'll disable the light until you pull the headlight out and click the little button here on the side, and then that headlight would be operational again where you can turn it off and on. So that's kind of a neat deal. You can actually create a fault in the system and let the kid go in and try to figure it out, take it apart, and fix it himself. Now some other neat things here too, like you've got your dipstick, you can check your oil. You can take spark plugs out and pretend you're changing those. It's got a little battery here on the side. You can actually take all the fenders off, the wheels come off, and then your little dozer blade on the front, that comes off. And then on the back side, these here you can use as props. So if you bring this up like this, you can simulate like you've got a jack underneath the wheels. So now your wheels are off the ground. You can take your wheel off and pretend you're working on brakes or whatnot. One of my son's favorite things to do when he was still 3 was to just basically pretend he was driving this thing around the living room. Because it's on functioning wheels, it pushes just like an actual dozer kind of sort of. And then he can pretend to drive. It's got a horn and a little spot with a key. You got mirrors which give him a little something they can kind of sort of see behind them. But we've had a lot of fun with this over the last few years. Now that he's 6, he is starting to lose interest in it. He's getting into more bigger toys, you know, just as he's getting older. He'll still get this out every once in a while and play with this. So we haven't gotten rid of it yet, but I think we're just about at the end of our life on this toy, which means it's fine with me because we will have gotten almost 4 years out of it at that point. So I feel like we've gotten our money worth out of this. It's been a pretty fun toy for us to play with. We've really had a lot of fun and laughs with this thing.